What is up, YouTube? This is Angel here from Strength is First, and in this video we'll be talking about how to do workout programming if you have training mileage. And I define training mileage as having more aches and pains from your workout program, usually after about beyond 5 years, typically around 8 to 10, but not uncommon to still have this training mileage be expressed more after 10 years. So let's get straight into the strategies. And the first one is to just try something new. So I'll just take this example. If you're powerlifting, you've been doing squat, bench, deadlift with one specific grip all the time. Maybe you add in the overhead press as well, one specific grip, sometimes to supplement your bench press. And if you've been doing this for years in and years out, you're going to have some training mileage and your joints are not going to be happy. And every time you perform the lift, the same body part at the same specific point will always be hurting. Now, how you can avoid this and how you can turn your career trajectory around is by trying something new. Keeping your body healthy is just a powerful strategy into lifting longer, feeling better, and just lasting in the sport. So if you've been powerlifting all the time, just doing the same heavy sets with moderate amount of volume, 3 to 5 sets, why not try some bodybuilding for a little bit? Why not, if you're keeping the powerlifting movements, why not work on different grips, different angles, different implements to not beat up your joints as much? So for example, if you're squatting, high bar or low bar, why not use a safety squat bar, cambered bar? Why not switch the position of the bar from the back to the front? So doing front squats or hack squats, and just some very basic examples of how you can still train legs or still train your squat, but you're not doing your specific competition style squatting maneuver and your form. So give that a try and you'll see that your joints will thank you, and you'll be still working on whatever exercise you're working on, but you'll be acquiring less stress on the joints as you move forward. And the second strategy I would like to implement is to not worry so much about the day-to-day fluctuations in the way your strength is expressed. And what I mean by this is that at this point in time, you'll probably have years of training experience under your belt. So it's not uncommon for you to just walk into the gym and you're having an average day, or you're probably even having a bad day, and just nothing seems to be going right, or nothing seems to be exceeding what you've written in your program. And what I'm trying to say here is that you should recognize that today is not going to be your day and just carry on. Take it a day at a time. Do what you can at the present moment and just take note of it and just forget about it. Have a little bit of amnesia when it comes to it. Recognize it. Don't get frustrated, but let the moment pass on, let it move on, and recognize that you are gifted for the ability to lift weights for that day, and you're able to have that opportunity to still train at a very high level. It's just not at the level that the numbers that you wrote on your program you're expected to hit. So don't let that wane on you. Storms come and go, and today's just might be one of those days. So chalk it up and just move on and focus on the next available goal, the next training day, and everything's going to be all right because you're on a program that is structured and should take these bad days, average days into account. And the last strategy I'd like to implement, if you do have training mileage and you want to keep avoiding that and delay that as much as possible, is that you need to find enjoyment in training. Yeah, you could be a world record holder, you could be very competitive, but if you don't have a purpose, if you don't find it something worthy of putting your time into, If you're not having fun, why continue to do it? There are plenty of other exercise programs and regimens that you can find that you find enjoyable, even if it's not training weights in the gym. Just find something fun so that you can keep your health up, because if you without great health, you can't lift as best as you can. And tons of older lifters will tell you how vital, how paramount health is to even begin thinking about lifting weights, because you're just trying to survive at that point. So once you have got that locked in, dialed in your health, you're able to perform more specific activities like lifting weights, and you can get enjoyment out of it, then finding that sweet spot for you in what's enjoyable is going to be the greatest way for you to utilize your time. So those are just 3 things that I want you to implement for trying to train around training mileage, and hope this is helpful. Talk to you guys next time.